Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly and I thought I would come on really quick and share with you guys something I was hesitant to explore early on. Then one day I tried it and of course it was like, oh well, the more you order, the bigger the discount. I got sucked into that and I've now placed like 5 orders for this company. What company, you ask? If you didn't see it in the title, it's actually Dossier. I think it's Dossier. I've heard people call it Dossier. I think it's Dossier, which is like a folder, like a collection of information. I'm trying to figure out where they came up with the name. I don't really know. I have a bunch now. I think I have, what did I count? Something like 15 currently that I have, and then my husband probably has another 6. Got a couple of from my son, and then I have probably 4 more coming. I can't wear all this perfume, but I get so excited about the Inspired By that I thought for the price. So I wanted to share with you guys today my top 4 currently right now. I'm going to change it up here in a few months, but my top 4 favorite Dossier fragrances. Now all of them look exactly the same. They have the same packaging, the same bottle. These are nice glass bottles. They're a good size, 1.5 fluid ounces, 50 milliliters. Dossier says, our mission is to deliver the highest quality luxury inspired fragrances at a fair price, giving you freedom to explore new scents. Thanks for giving us a try. 4 World Trade Center, New York, New York. They all say that. A sticker on the bottom. I'm going to give these to you in order of my top 4 from 4 to 1. Coming in at number 4 is called Floral Musk. This is inspired by Lancome's Idole. So the top notes are pear, bergamot, and lychee. Middle notes are jasmine and rose. Base notes, musk, vanilla, and patchouli. So I think the patchouli is barely discernible. Sometimes when you think patchouli, you think incense and hippies and unwashed bodies and stuff like that. I don't get that in here there at all. I think it's only just like a grounding base note to it. While I wouldn't necessarily wear too many florals this time of year, I think the musk grounds it a little bit and gives it something that has a little bit more substance. It's a lighter fragrance. It's one that I could wear for work. It's not too cloying and overpowering. It doesn't have anything that really stands out as being like not work appropriate. So that one's Floral Musk. Then my next favorite one's going to be Oriental Cherry. It's so hard to see this because it gets washed out. There you go. You can see the writing on it. They all have the same writing with slightly different colors. I don't know if the colors are color coded. I never thought about that. I should probably look into it. But I never paid attention to the fact that the writing on the labels might be actually color coded for some reason. So this one's Oriental Cherry. And they all come with these little cards telling you what they're inspired by. So this one says this is inspired by Tom Ford Lost Cherry Eau de Parfum. Concentration's 18%. Top notes cherry, almond, cinnamon. Middle notes cloves, rose, jasmine, plum. Base notes Peru balsam, tonka bean, and vanilla. I've been really getting a lot of this tonka bean. Seems to be showing up in a lot of the fragrances that I've been really interested in lately. This one is so good. That little cherry gives it this kind of unexpected sweetness to it. But this is probably one of my favorite like go-to daytime fragrances. So the Floral Musk I'll wear for work. The Oriental Cherry I'll just wear when I want to be, you know, cute, wearing fragrance. And I'm away from the whole signature scent. Now I feel like I'm wearing fragrances depending on my mood, not necessarily on like, oh, this is the smell I want people to remember me by. The next one I'm going to say is probably my number 2 on the list is going to be the Floriantel Vanilla. This is inspired by YSL's Black Opium Eau de Parfum. It's an 15% concentration. Top notes are mandarin, pear, pink pepper, licorice. Middle notes are jasmine, orange blossom. Base notes are cedarwood, patchouli, vanilla, and coffee. I have the original of this as well. I have a full-size bottle and like smaller travel-size bottles and stuff like that. And this does smell pretty much spot on. So if you're looking for something that is a dupe for something that you know don't want to pay full price for it, I think you get a pretty close match actually on this. Call it Inspired By, but I think they try to get it as close to the original as possible. And then my number 1 favorite, this is the one I'm wearing today, is the Oriental Tobacco. This is Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla Eau de Parfum. Top notes are tobacco, ginger, and apricot. Middle notes are honey, vanilla, and cocoa. Base notes tonka bean, dry fruit, and blonde woods. I'm not quite sure who blonde, it's like Elwoods, blonde. Anyway, I love this. This is the one I'm wearing today. I think this is maybe a slightly masculine scent, but it is just, I don't know, rich and warm and cozy, and this gives me all the feels right here, the Oriental Tobacco. These perfumes are typically quite pricey. So their website is dossier.co, dossier.co. I'm going to include a code down in the description if you're at all interested in trying these out. I can't remember. I think that they have a rewards club. So if you guys use any of it and use my code, then I can use it too. Although I can't imagine, I mean, I'm sure they have other ones that I might be interested in, but with as many that now that I've purchased, I'm sure that at some point in time I'll run out of these and want to replenish them. These four right now seem to be the ones that I'm really digging the most right now, and the ones that I think I might actually can get all the way through. I do know that some of them, they send a little travel size, little sample size, and I think they do have a pretty good return policy that if you don't like it, you can send it back. There was one that I think I ordered that I was thinking was unisex, and they do a pretty good job of telling you if it's, you know, male, female, or unisex, and it was really, really strong, and so I gave it to my husband, and I don't think he's worn much of it too. I think that was Byredo's Bala Freak, actually. Again, check my description box down below for a code if you're at all interested and want to save some money. I say, you know, either grab something interesting for this time of year. You don't have to, you know, choose the ones that are my favorites right now, but if there are ones that you have the original or you're out of the original, like my husband really likes a couple of the fragrances, and I was able to find the matches. He has since fallen in love with the Tom Ford knockoff, so I'm excited about that. He hasn't asked for the originals. I think he's still good now that he knows that you can save some money and still smell delicious. He gets complimented on how he smells everywhere we go. It's a little embarrassing sometimes. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope this is interesting for you. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Feel free to follow me over on Instagram at Shelly Tsunami, and until my next video, bye for now.